go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last year's national champions, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Krimson. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Scanning the field. It's Holstein. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They bring the punter onto the field now. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback still with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Defense swarms them on that 1st down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws it to the right. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Parker. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The game goes back to 1895, Kirk, but as you know, it's begun to pick up intensity, this rivalry, because they are always in each other's way in the SEC.
Yeah, this rivalry doesn't necessarily have the history, even though it does go back to 1895. But you're right. Things seem to change when the SEC split East and West. It became a battle about who would represent the West, the winner typically between Alabama and LSU. It seems like every year from that point on, it's a game we all point to before the season even starts.
He escapes the pocket. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They finally corral him at the 1.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. Finds his man. It's Williams. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
To throw, it's Russell. He's looking deep here. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's another deep shot. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on that ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Bringing pressure. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to throw it deep. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Alabama.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. To throw, it's Holstein. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again. That's reeled in. It's Durham.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Getting set. Here's second down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back. It's Russell. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey, and off the edge, Kiki Mingo. Just so many great LSU defense.
Oh, he's swarming the game.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? He hands it off from the gun. First down, looking for more now. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, it's just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Young. He steps out of bounds at the 26. Set up with the 26 for the first play of this drive. To the air, it's Russell. Caught over the middle, it's Williams.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Now it's second down here. Wants to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Coleman. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
You know, Chris, you think about it. Efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw yet again. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Coming up, second down and goal. Dropping back, it's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Looking to throw on third and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, tied.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Short return tackled at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Just trying to get rid of it. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Back to pass. It's Holstein. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Kristen, defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Ball handed off. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. The sure hands. It's Watkins. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. And he'll set up to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Scanning the field. It's Russell. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the 2nd half going now. The kickoff team is out there. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that back.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To throw, it's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made over the middle. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it in.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air, it's Holstein. Makes a quick grab. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
2nd down play coming up. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Both out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He goes down. but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I'd love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Back to throw. It's Russell. Makes the grab. It's Williams. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Breaks into the open. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Holstein. And this pass is on target. Caught. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. Goes to the sideline. Steps out after a short gain.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Back to throw again. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. On the move now. Looking for a receiver deep middle. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. Let's see how they play this. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Back to throw. It's Russell. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years,
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's Park. It's Coleman. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Quick throw over the middle. Pass caught. Can he get in?
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
First and goal, down 8. They've got to score and add a two-point conversion to tie it. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
He knocks it through with confidence.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. He goes out of bounds at the 31 after a decent return. Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kirk. Two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win?
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity still with the game in balance. Who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
Looking downfield, it's Holstein. That's reeled in. It's Hill. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Green. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They'll kick it away here. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Tight end makes the grab. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
And the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds. Gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical 4th down.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop.
Well, this decision clearly backfires on this offense. Backed up inside their own 10-yard line, and you go for it? I mean, I get being aggressive, but that's just not smart football.
1st and goal here for the offense. Grinding away with a running game. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking to score with a run to the right. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Direct snap. And it'll be Smother right at the line for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. They'll keep the kicking team on the sideline, try to extend the lead here with a touchdown on 4th and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's got it right near the end zone. He didn't make it. Stopped short. That is a crucial turnover on downs here in this tight football game. So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
The pocket breaking down. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Really nice conversion here on that pass. And remember, they pick up this first down to stop the clock. Look at the clock here. You don't need to panic. You need to be in a little bit of hurry-up mode, but no need.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback will take a knee. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested.